For more, let's bring in Bloomberg's Hema Parmar. Set the scene, because they started off 2023 with half the amount of money that they did in 2021.
Yes, it's been a very difficult year for them last year. Their assets fell a ton. They lost 56% in their hedge fund last year. Their long only was even worse. So their focus right now for them is how do they make back investor losses. And so the gain that we've seen in the first quarter, up about 7%, not bad. They do have a ways to go, but I think investors are happy with any recovery and any gain. They will have to make more than 100% gain in order to make investors whole again.
And Hema, what's their track record on that, right? Tiger's been in this game a long time. They've had bad years before. Will they come back? How long is it going to take them?
Yeah, so in the past, if we look at one of their worst years, they were down 26% back in 2008. It took them about 3 years before they were able to make investors whole again. And then about in 2016, they were down again, and it took them just a year to make investors whole. So that's pretty good if you look at being able to rebound and being able to recoup those losses. I think the question is now, the 56% loss from last year is far worse than both of those two previous years. So how long will it take for them to do that again?
And talk to us about Chase Coleman himself. I mean, he doesn't speak often publicly, does very little media, but he was hosting an event, and it seems as though he was pretty bullish still on buying big tech right now.
Yes, so he was speaking at a luncheon for the Boys Club in New York, and he was asked about where he sees opportunity right now, and he says that tech, has been in something of a recession lately, but it looks interesting again, that companies are using and incorporating more technology into their businesses, like Amazon, using ChatGPT, and that he thinks he's bullish on FANGs and would suggest buying FANGs. So not unsurprising for a tech-focused firm.
Who's big in Meta, for example.
Who's big in Meta. But interesting to see, how he sees the road ahead for the space that he focuses on.